Hey, my friends, welcome to Life Lessons from the Gym, episode 5. And I'm having to lean myself up against this wall right now because I can barely stand up. Such a great workout. I had to tell my trainer to stop. I was in the third set of this particular exercise, and man, I could feel my shoulder starting to tear, and I just stopped immediately because I've grown to know that, you know, it's good to have determination, it's good to have grit, it's good to not want to give up and to push in, push through, but, you know, I've also grown wise enough to recognize my own limits and to call it quits without feeling like a quitter, and to regroup and try again. Next set, next round, you know, do something else, man, for a little while, and then come back and allow strength to build itself back up. And, you know, it's like God deals with us. You know, initially he calls out to us and he invites us to come into his presence. And just like Moses, you know, Moses was the greatest man recorded in biblical history up until the time of Jesus. Arguably King David, maybe another one of the greats right along there with Moses. But, you know, Moses, when God called him, he first showed himself in a burning bush. And Moses saw this burning bush and he's like, whoa, what's that? Let me go check this out. And then God spoke to him. And then, you know, he followed God on faith. He chose to obey God. And it began in little things, comparatively speaking. He did great stuff, but it started out with just a little thing, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And as our faith grows, as we lean in, trust, obey God, and then he grows us inside, and we get nearer and nearer to him, understanding more about him. And then, you know, Moses, you know, fast forward a number of months, and the children of Israel have been set free from Egypt, and Moses is up on the mountain. He says, God, show me your glory. And God says, you can't handle it, man, but I'll tell you what, you can stick your face in the cleft of this rock right here, and I'll put my hand over you and then pass by, and then I'll remove my hand and you can see my rear end. Literally, that's all you can handle, man, because if you saw my face, you would like vaporize. You can't handle it. But then fast forward until the end of Moses' life, and the end of Deuteronomy, it says that there's been no other prophet like Moses who God knew face to face. See, Moses grew in his capacity, grew in faith and knowledge and grace by drawing near, continuing to draw near. So you know what? We got to understand our limits. We got to give ourselves grace when we're at the end of our faith, at the end of our understanding, at the end of our belief, and just trust God and draw near to him. And he will grow in us. He will draw us near. He will reveal himself more and more and more and become greater and greater in our lives, just like he did in Moses' life. That's what he's doing in mine. It's what he wants to do in yours. Bless you, my friends.